Hey, what's up, everybody? Michigan Custom Craftworks here. Welcome back to the leather shop. So, did two posts, one earlier this morning and one just like 20 minutes ago. Michigan Custom Craftwork scores once again. What are you talking about, Michigan Custom Craftworks? Wednesday, a young man reached out to me on our Facebook business page, and sadly enough, his uncle passed away. And so, telling me his story, his uncle was a leather crafter, and to be exact, well, I'm gonna let the notifications go out and tell the story here, so I'm gonna give it a minute. I see nobody in the chat. Waiting for notifications. YouTube, send the notifications. People know that I'm live. Waiting for the notifications. YouTube sending notifications yet? I'm just gonna give it a minute to let the notifications go out that Michigan Custom Craftworks is live. What's up, Potty? So yeah, guys, come on in. Michigan Custom Craftworks here. Welcome back to my leather shop. A huge reveal today. Big time score. Just waiting for a couple more people to come on in. So, um, Michigan Custom Craftworks, big score. Young man reached out on our business Facebook page Wednesday, letting us know that his uncle passed away, and his uncle was a leather craftsman and an artist, leather crafter to be exact, and a Marine. So we always support our military here at MCC, and just knowing that he was a fellow leather crafter, this guy was the real deal. Recently passed away, and so he's like, we got all these leather crafting tools, don't know much about them, and there's some leather, and want to know if you would be interested in it. So we're like, yeah, sure, send us, some photos, and we met with him today, and let me show you guys what we have here. So a huge score. This wooden ruler, you can't even get them in wood anymore. This was like a stitching, cobbler stitcher. This piece, I've yet to find it. The other end of the tool. We got, looks like a belt to sewing machine. What's really cool, this vintage piece here is lettering stamp. If you guys can see those in there. They don't make these anymore. This is all made out of wood. I don't want to tip it over. These are like hanger clips. And we got a punch for like belt punch. I'm wearing gloves because some of this stuff is very, very rusty. I don't want to have to go get a tetanus shot. Some of this stuff, they don't even make these vintage leather tools anymore. Like, this is an old style groover. I'll get it to focus. This is an old style groover, and most of you guys, I'm older than most of you guys on my channel here, but like, I don't even know what some of these tools are. Like, I'm gonna have to look up some of these tools, because they just, the company is either not around or they just don't make them. And, you know, like they're rivets. Here's another groover. This kind of like takes chunks out of leather to do like a fold on a belt, purse strap, gussets on purses. Looks like another like wheel cog for a sewing machine. This, I don't even know what this is. Maybe like a old tensioner, spring tensioner rod on a sewing machine. This, I don't even know what this actually is. It looks like there's some kind of measuring gauge on here. But yeah, like this little dowel pin, I don't know what you would use that for on your leather. Here's an old wallet he did with some leather lacing. And here's like a measuring weight, if you will. You know, there it is. It's measuring weight, like he had a scale that he was measuring stuff with. These are stainless steel, like vintage templates that he was using for like all different kind of, you know, leather pattern cutouts. Like that could have been like, you know, a wallet pocket, another little design on a wallet pocket. Yeah, this guy was definitely the real deal, guys. Another leather template jig. Some circles. Just this is plastic. It's real flimsy and plasticky. Just different sized circle cutouts. Look at this, guys. All these books here. Buyer's Guide, 2008 Leathercraft Catalog, edition 182. So over like, is that 12 years? Almost 12 years on that. This one here, Ideas for Leather Projects, number 2. New patterns and easy step-by-step instruction. Leather ideas for belts you can make. You know, all this different style tooling and everything. Guys, if you're still here, thumbs up, please. Here's an old wooden toolbox. Some needle nose pliers. Very rusty. Some smaller ones. A pocket knife. Here's a 3-punch, probably I'd say a 3.5 mil stitching chisel. That I have no idea what this is. Some kind of like maybe a little groover at the top of like these pockets. Some belt buckles. Just some more tools here. I don't know. It's maybe like a cutting knife. It looks like the replacement top there. The blade is gone. This is some kind of clamp here. You know, just maybe to glue and hold gussets down. Almost looks like a piece from like a windshield squeegee. So that's just part of the tools. This over here is all vintage lace. Various lace that I don't even know if they sell this kind of lace anymore. On these old wooden spools. They don't make them on the wooden spools anymore. They're plastic. and obviously just cheaper for cost. Underneath this huge bin of lace, there is more lace. That bag right there is probably about $50 in lace. And then we've got all these tools in here. Pair of scissors. We've got 1, 2, 3 wooden mallets. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more hole punches. Here's a swivel knife. So 6 hole punches from the other table. 3 pounding wooden mallets. I've got probably at least 100 gold-plated buckles. These are double antique rivet grommets. And then this swag roll here has got a whole bunch of tools in it. We've got a whole bunch of different tooling and stamping. Here's some more rings and whatnot. Different stuff for straps. I've got, this is some kind of leather. I don't know what is in there, but oh no, it looks like acrylic pattern he used. Let's see here. This drawer has got stuff in it. More buckles. More buckles and rivets. Some polish. Some more rivets here. Tool punch set that is alphabet stamping for names and whatnot. And here too. These are all rusted out, guys. Shoe leather polish. Another container with rivet clips. So here is the 2 totes. Everything came in. Some extra little small pieces of leather. And here is the leather tote, guys. He was like working on a wallet. Look at all that tooling, guys. Come on, guys. If you're still here, I'm showing you all this. I appreciate a thumbs up, please. You know, smack the thumbs up and subscribe, please. It's free. All the tooling on this piece. Some flowers. Yeah, I haven't even gone through all of this yet, guys. I just wanted to set this up here for you and show you. Some leaves in the woods. Huge deer. He carved. This is all hand tooled and carved, guys. This is all hand tooled. all hand tooled leather here I'm showing you. Okay.